So if you're seeing this, it means you or someone you care about has been involved in a crash, and I hate that. I'm sorry that you were in it. I wish you did not need a lawyer. I wish there was no need to try to decide what lawyer to trust. But now you're in a situation where hiring the wrong lawyer can impact your rights, your recovery, potentially your life for a long time.
These are the major points that are really important to us. There are things that when you are considering hiring an attorney, that we have put processes and systems in place because client communication and education and building relationships with our clients is so important to us. So these things are things that are the most important to us, like client communication, how we talk to people, how we talk to our clients.
The problem is when you're hiring a lawyer, it's not like picking a restaurant. We've all been to restaurants. We know what we like in a restaurant. We know what's good for us, what's bad for us, what a good job looks like, what good food looks like, good service. Fortunately, most people have never had to hire a serious injury lawyer. They've never had a situation to recognize the wrong lawyer means you don't get any calls back. You don't know what's going on with your case. They drop the ball and miss deadlines. You don't get the money you're owed. You end up in debt and potentially facing bankruptcy, all because of the decision you made when you hired a lawyer. And so over time, we had some differences that we started clarifying with our promises, like we will never take more money than our client. Most lawyers wouldn't put that in writing because they take their fee first. Or you can cancel our agreement anytime for any reason. Most lawyers say you can cancel it anytime, but they have these two words. Tell them the two words.
Quantum merit.
Quantum merit.
Those two I think are two of my favorite in here as well, because people don't realize that if they choose the wrong attorney, that it's very hard to then fire that attorney and pick a new attorney, because many attorneys will add up their hours and sometimes it just gets to be a lot, and then another attorney won't be able to take that case. So basically they'll add up their hours, they'll put a lien against the case, and then when somebody like us are looking at the case, normally we would always say go back and try to talk to your attorney. But if it's one of those cases that they really want to hire us, when we're looking at it, we're like, your attorney has spent, this attorney is going to have a lien against your case for so much money, it's not going to be something that we're going to be able to help with. Like, it's so deep.
Which means you hire the wrong lawyer. Let's say they never call you back. They treat you terribly. I've heard many stories of lawyers yelling at their own clients. The person goes, that's it. You said I can fire you. You're fired. They go to another lawyer and that new lawyer can't help them. We can't help you at that point because the old lawyer goes, well, I want $450 an hour. And they claim to have done all this work they never did. So all of a sudden the person's trapped with the same lawyer that forced them to fire them. That's why most lawyers can't put these things in writing, because they wouldn't be willing to make these promises. Another big one of the differences is that what many firms do is they take their attorney's fee no matter what. As a result, when it's time to what's called reduced liens, meaning some people want money from you that they shouldn't get from you, the lawyers just pay them because the lawyers take their money anyway. And so one of the things we do is we work very hard to make sure not only that our clients get at least as much or more than us, even if it means we have to adjust what we're paid as a result, but to actually reduce the money they have to pay. The difference from hiring a good lawyer and a bad lawyer can, in some cases, be the difference between getting everything handled, avoiding bankruptcy, and getting what you need, and literally sitting in a situation facing bankruptcy, not getting any money. You have to make sure you do your research before you hire a lawyer. If you don't know where to go, that's fine. You don't have to make decisions right now, but give us a call, because here's what we'll do that might be a little bit different from what you'll see elsewhere. We have a group of lawyers who have decades each of trial lawyer experience, ready to talk to clients and explain everything. It's too much to go, hire us, hire the other one. What you really want to know is, can I understand the case? Why is my case strong? What are the weaknesses in my case? And can I talk to someone, not a salesperson, not even a good paralegal, not a brand new lawyer? Can I talk to a lawyer with decades of experience of fighting for people? And we have set that up to make sure when people call us, they will understand the case and they will talk to a very experienced trial lawyer.
Lots of times just calling an attorney to find out what your rights are. The statute of limitations is very important to make sure that you know who to talk to, who not to talk to, when to give a recorded statement, when to never give a recorded statement, especially that first month after the accident, it's really important just to talk to an attorney just to get the education. If you decide you don't want an attorney or even don't want our office, our team, then at least you have more educational information on how an injury claim works, which I think is most important to make sure that you're really protected.
A lot of people are afraid to make the call. What's going to happen? Are they going to pressure me to sign? I can tell you this. We are not salespeople. Call us. Let us educate you. Get all the answers you want. And if you go, why would they do that? Why would they do it? You know what? Because when you treat people well, it doesn't matter whether you or someone else in a crash hires us. Word gets out about how we treat people and the way we do things around here. So you don't have to worry about a sales pitch. If you have questions, where do I go? What's the difference? What should I look for? Just call us up and let us at least give you those answers to reduce your stress and allow you to make the best decisions moving forward.